Chapter 33, The True Meaning of a Lover, Epilogue. The house was never quiet, but it was whole. 5 bedrooms, each filled with proof of how far they had come, posters on Bay's walls, football trophies scattered in Malik's, Josh Jr.'s keyboard and headphones tangled in cords, and the faintest trace of crayon drawings taped in the hallway. Even the smallest room, now transformed into Micah's writing nook, buzzed with life, notebook stacked, candles flickering, a desk scarred from years of pen scratches. Micah stood in the doorway of the master bedroom, watching Josh snore softly with one arm thrown across the blankets. His glasses rested on the nightstand, his notebook beside him, half filled with lyrics that carried no deadline anymore. He rapped less these days, select shows, some features, but the music hadn't left him. It lived in him still, softer now, like an echo that hummed beneath the surface of their lives. She smiled, pressing a hand to the doorframe. This was what it meant to arrive. Not the flashing lights. Not the industry deals or the rivalries or even the applause. Arrival was waking up in a home they could call theirs, not rented, not borrowed, but bought with years of sweat and sacrifice. Arrival was raising 3 children into a future built not from luck but from grit. Bay was a teenager now, tall and sharp-tongued, with Micah's stubborn fire and Josh's soft heart. She was already writing essays that won contests, poems that echoed her mother's voice, though she pretended not to care when her teachers praised her. Josh Jr., at 11, had music in his bones. He could sit for hours tinkering with beats, layering sounds on his computer until he lost all sense of time. Sometimes Josh would sit with him, teaching him the cadence of rhyme, passing down knowledge like a torch. And Malik, oh, Malik, was the storm child, 9 years old and always in motion, always loud, always laughing. He played ball, danced in the living room, told stories with hands as dramatic as his father's freestyles. They were different, each one, but they were all pieces of the same legacy. Micah often thought about the early years. The apartment too small for their dreams. The bills came like storms. The whispers from friends, family, the industry, it'll never last. She's too young. He's too distracted. They're too broke. They'll break. But here they were. She sat on the back porch, the summer evening wrapping her in warmth, and opened her journal. Her poetry had grown into books now, 3 published collections that sold modestly but steadily. Readers sent letters, saying her words had carried them through heartbreaks, through doubts, through life. She never craved fame. What she craved was voice. And she had found it. Josh stepped outside, stretching, glasses perched on his nose. His beard had more flecks of gray now, his shoulders broader with age, but his smile was the same, wide, crooked, irresistible. "You writing again?" he asked, settling into the chair beside her. She closed the journal and gave him a look. "Always." He grinned. "You gone write about me again?" "Maybe," she teased. "If you're lucky." He leaned closer, lowering his voice the way he always did when he wanted her attention fully. "You already wrote about me. The first time you said yes. The first time you stayed. The first time you believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. Everything since then." He gestured toward the house, toward the faint laughter spilling from the kids inside. "That's the real poem." Her throat tightened. After all these years, Josh still could disarm her. Later that night, after the children had gone to bed and the house hummed with quiet, Micah sat at her desk and began to write. Not a poem for readers. Not an essay for publication. A letter for herself. The true meaning of a lover is not blind. It sees every flaw, every mistake, every wound, and chooses anyway. The true meaning of a lover is not a promise spoken once. It's a choice remade every morning, in every argument, in every kiss, in every silence. The true meaning of a lover is legacy. Not fame, not wealth, but children who know what devotion looks like. A partner who knows he was never alone in his fight. A home built on prayers, sweat, and the refusal to quit. The true meaning of a lover is this life we built. Through thick and thin. through struggle and song. Through faith that tomorrow, no matter how heavy, will always be worth carrying together. When she finished, tears blurred the ink. She closed the journal and glanced toward the bedroom, where Josh was already asleep, breathing slow and steady. She thought of the girl she once was, sitting in a dorm room, wondering if loving a rapper with a daughter was foolish. She thought of the woman she became, standing in a hospital room, holding their first son. And she thought of who she was now, mother, wife, poet, builder of a dream. Not perfect. Not easy. But true. The house creaked as the wind swept against it, and Micah rose, turning off the lights. Before climbing into bed, she paused in the hallway, glancing at the doors of her children. Behind each was a different future waiting to unfold. Behind each, the proof of her and Josh's choice. She whispered into the quiet, as if speaking to the universe itself. This is the true meaning of a lover. And with that, she returned to bed, lying beside the man who had once been just a boy with glasses and rhymes, now the center of her forever. As she drifted to sleep, the city hummed beyond their walls, but inside was peace. Inside was love. Inside was legacy.
Love ain't blind. It sees everything and still stays. Damn vice.
Yeah, late nights, cold floors, dreams on a deadline. Life hit hard, I just learned how to fight mine. Came from the bottom where hope feel borrowed. Smiles today, but we crying tomorrow. Had to hustle just to make a way. Had a daughter, now I can't fade away. Every verse got pain in it. Every line got my name in it. I ain't perfect, I'm just real with it. Scars on my heart, I still deal with it. But I turned every loss to a lesson. Now I'm speaking my truth like a confession. Now I'm speaking my truth like a confession. Now I'm speaking my truth like a confession.
Love don't hide in the dark, in the lows. Through the pain, through the highs and lows. It ain't perfect, it don't pretend. It breaks, but it bends again. It's the weight you carry when you feel alone. It's the voice that says you still got hope. Not a fairy tale, not a cover. It's purpose, the true meaning of a lover.
Yeah, they don't see what it took to get here. All the silent nights filled with fear. All the doubts, all the pressure inside. Had to learn how to bury my pride. I was lost, now I'm finding direction. Turn pain into art, that's progression. Now I got somebody seeing my soul. Not the image, but the cracks in the mold. You hear the truth when she speak like that. Every word hit deep, can't fake that. We two voices, but the same pain. Different roads, but the same lane. True in roads, but the same lane. True voices, but the same lane.
Love don't hide in the dark, in the lows. Through the pain, through the highs and lows. It ain't perfect, it don't pretend. It breaks, but it bends again. It's the choice you make when it gets tough. When the world says quit, but you say yes. Not a fairy tale, not a cover. It's purpose, the true meaning of a lover.
I was building walls, you were breaking through.
I was writing pain, now I'm healing too.
Never thought I'd let somebody see
all the parts I had inside of me.
Now we stand here, no disguise.
Same truth, just different eyes.
Now we stand here,
no disguise. Same truth, just different eyes.
love don't run when it gets hard. It stays even when it's scarred. It don't need perfect, don't need forever. Just two souls choosing each other. It's the fire when the light feels dim. It's the faith when the odds feel slim. Not a fairy tale, not a cover. It's purpose, the true meaning of a lover.
Maybe